Hello, third graders. We will be starting what I like to call the Stacked Pumpkin Project. This is a great project for fall when we're thinking about pumpkins and possibly Halloween. You can open up your sketchbook to the first empty page, and this is what I want you to practice first. This is going to start out a little differently than you might have thought. We're going to make sort of an illusion at first. You'll make a curved vertical line that goes from the top of your paper to the bottom, and then add 8, maybe 10 dots on that line. They don't need to be large dots, but we would like 8 to 10. Make one at the top and the bottom of your paper as well. And then, as you can see, you're going to connect each dot with a slightly curved or lumpy line. You'll do it on one side of your curved line and then on the other side of your curved line. So it almost starts out looking like a strand of beads. If you get too far out from your initial line, fill in, like I do here, with some other curved lines. We're trying to mimic the ridges in a real pumpkin. Once you have what looks like a strand of beads, you're going to continue adding curved lines, connecting from dot to dot, and your line gets wider or further out as you continue working. I want to remind you what not to do. Make sure that you don't stop short of your little dot. Each time you draw a line, it needs to connect to the dot. If you think this is enough practice, you're wrong. Keep practicing until your strand of beads looks more like a stack of pumpkins. As you're working, you can decide if you want some pumpkins to be large and some to be smaller. Your goal is to make it look realistic, as if these pumpkins could really be piled on top of each other. When you feel ready, I will give you an orange or another white piece of paper separate from your sketchbook, and you're going to practice now with a Sharpie. You'll do the same steps that you did in your sketchbook, a curvy vertical line, 8 to 10 dots spaced out along that line, and connecting the dots with a slight curve, making a strand of beads first, then expanding your pumpkins to look wider and wider. This part of your practice is not as much about pumpkins, it's more about you feeling comfortable with using a Sharpie.